Now we're going to take a look at using angle relationships to find angle measures. I would like you to work on this. I'm going to start you, but I'd like you to finish the remaining. And then I'd like you to submit it. The first thing we need to do is to mark our drawing and identify what angle relationship we have. So here is x, here is 112. Since those are vertical, x is going to be equal to 112, and there's no algebra to be done on this. So you're going to need to identify things on the top. So continue with some of the other ones. I'll go ahead and take a look at another example. I'm going to take a look at 5. So now we have a lot going on. The first thing we need to notice is that I have a 90, so that's 90 degrees. And now, besides this 90, I know that on this side, this has to be 90. So z plus 72 equals 90 because they're adjacent and complementary. So z equals 18. So I'm going to put this in as 18. So there's 18. I don't have to go in order alphabetically. Then I've got 72. And if I notice here, it's adjacent to the x, and so it's a linear pair. So I'm going to say x plus 72 equals 180. So x equals 108 degrees. So I'm going to put 108 degrees here. Now there's more than one way to identify it, but the easiest thing that I can see here is this 72 is a vertical angle with y, so those are equal. Y equals 72, no algebra to be finished. So again, if you use the properties, even though there's a lot going on, you kind of need to separate it and break it up. So what they've done is they've taken drawings like 1, 2, and 3, and they've combined it all in one. So you need to kind of break those up. We'll take a look at one other one. It's a story problem. Number 6, angle 1 and 2 are vertical angles. So I know that means they're congruent. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. So if the measure of angle 2 is 105, that means the angle 1 is going to have to be equal to 105 degrees. No algebra. You're finished because you know the properties. If you don't know the properties, it's very important that you look back and see vertical angles, know what those mean, complementary, supplementary, linear pair. One last thing down here at the bottom. Not all problems are going to be just when you put down equals, and that's it. So take a look at problem number 11. It says if AB is perpendicular, this symbol right here is perpendicular, and upside down T is perpendicular. We need to know and mark that that makes a 90-degree angle, so I've got two 90s right there. And it says DCE is 7x plus 2, so I'm going to go ahead and label that D to C to E. Now, I've had students who say, what about the parentheses? You do not need the parentheses. The parentheses is there for the degree, and basically it's distributing the degree. It's letting you know that once you add those up and put the degree on there, it is in degrees. That's the unit of measure they're using. And then next it says ECB is equal to x. So I'm going to put in x plus 8. And now I have two adjacent angles. And measure of angle DCE, I've written that in for you, equals 90. Why? Because a right angle is 90. Now using substitution, I have, and I'm just going to write in one color here, ECB is x plus 8 plus 7x plus 2, which is DCE. Now some students choose not to write the first part, but this is going to be helpful to you later on down the road when we do proofs and we have to explain things. So now I combine like terms. and subtract 10 on both sides. And I'm running out of room here. These cancel. I get 8x equals 80. Divide by 8. X equals 10. It says find the measure of angle DCE. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line through this and use this as room so you can see it. I need to substitute this in. DCE was 7x plus 2. So the measure of angle DCE, x is 10, so 7 times 10. I'm putting in parentheses when I'm substituting in, because DCE is 7x plus 2. 7 times 10 is 70, plus 2 is 72 degrees. So go ahead and finish out the other ones on your own. If you have questions, please email me or use the remind to contact me. Thank you.